Hello there and welcome back at RailRoads Online. Today we will look at a new update and the hotfix update which happened 3 or 4 days ago, maybe a week, I don't know. And we can go through the news. First of all, the biggest news is that we got a new map. As you all know, the new map is called Lake Valley. And the old one is Pine Valley, which I didn't know that the map has even name. So here it is. What does it look like? Well, it's completely different. You can see that if you press M, you can see the difference. That there's a huge lake, and there is a 4 zones of different I don't know, agriculture, different types of woods and the terrain. So that's the difference between Pine Valley and Lake Valley. And is the map better? Well, I think that you can't compare them because the first map was like for alpha. The game is still alpha, but this first map was just created to test new things when they implement something. So yeah, that's why you can't compare the alpha map to this, I would say, beta map, because it's much better. You can see that there's a it looks more natural. Anything in the map looks more natural than in the old Pine Valley map. So yeah, that's the difference. And I think, yeah, the map is better, but not because that the old one was bad, but because there's an there's an improvement of whole game. So that's it. And one thing that I don't know if it is good or bad, that you can place the industries. For someone, it's completely useless because some people just would like to hit and play, build the tracks, and ride the trains. But to me, I would like to experiment on new things. And the problem with the update of this September update, I hope it was September. It was that the new map, Lake Valley, doesn't have anything, no industries. So you have to place them all by yourself. And again, for someone it's great because all the people like to build their own maps and do it by their own. But some people just, as I said, like hit and play. But there's a hot fix which the developers decided that pre-placed industries for beginners or for new players is much more better than thinking of how to place them and what's better for them. But I think that this, like, I think that the situation that they gave us empty map was because the developers didn't know how to place the industries. So I think that they tricked us and they looked at our YouTube channels, so they can look on other YouTubers how they place their industries, if it makes sense, how are the reactions of the people. So yeah, it's pretty clever, I think. To take inspiration from your player base. Good point. I think it's good. And in hotfix they added those pre-placed industries. So now you can play them. Well, I did it by myself, and I think that some industries are similar to other YouTubers. I think one industry is similar for, from Arkwar game. I don't know how should I pronounce his name. Sorry about that. So it's the sawmill, and I placed it in the lake. So yeah, I think that a lot of players did it the same because it makes sense if you want to put the logs in the water. So yeah, that's I think that's the main reason. And another thing is that they added a new train and new wagon. The new train, it looks pretty. I I don't know. I don't know if I like it. It's the fastest and the strong one of the strongest trains in the game. And I don't like it because, well, you know, every other machine has unique style, designing features, and this is just how does it say? How can I say that? There's nothing to it, just a black tube on the wheels. Nothing to it. You know, so I don't like that much. I don't like it much. But the new wagon for passengers, it has nothing to do with the game. Or sorry, it has something to do with the game, but it has nothing to gain you money. But for now, I guess that in the future you will have to build towns which will need to have some sort of buildings, and if you place them around, I don't know, something, you can call it town or a small village, and there will be people, and you can pick them with a train and deliver them, I don't know, to the lumber station, or I don't know, something like that, and you will get money from the passengers. Yeah, I saw the comment that they wish that they could load the passengers with a crane cart. Yeah, yeah, I hope so. That you will take the crane and load them as a crane. So yes, it would be hilarious. But yeah, we'll see. And another thing, new props. They added a huge church, which is really huge. Waiting sheds for the stations, and custom, what's it called? I have to look at it because I'm not sure. It's called custom depot, which I don't know. Custom depot, does it mean anything? I think I have to look and translate it. What does this mean? Because if you say custom depot, I think of the film Ratatouille, where the Gaston is the French cook. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, and for the hotfix, they fixed the telegraph poles. And what was the problem? Yeah, the problem was that apparently it wasn't an object. It was not, sorry, not the poles, but the wires weren't objects. It was something I don't know. It has to calculate. The game has to calculate it probably, and it was the main reason why the game had low FPS. At least I guess it was the reason, because after this update, finally my FPS get back. But placing the poles and you know, it's pretty different. It's a little bit different because it doesn't stick too well. I don't know why, but they changed it. But, you know, and I think that that's it. I think that that's it. I got nothing more to say about it. I think that the update is pretty good, and adding new engines and more things like that. Yeah, it's good. But I don't think that we need these huge engines. Yeah, they are it's fine that you can finally travel faster than 15 miles per hour or whatever it was the speed, but I think that player base would like to see better performance of the game for the multiplayer. I didn't try it yet because my friends are a little bit, they don't have time, so that's the reason. And I don't think that they know about the new update. Which brings me to one thing. In the future, I will be showing my placed industries, and probably I will upload my map of Lake Valley on my Discord. And of course, I will do the same with the Pine Valley, but there is a pre-built train tracks. So if you want to, I can delete them and I can place there only the with the empty map with industries, moved industries. The same way I can do it for Lake Valley, because I placed already some of those rails and I can delete them and place their empty map with pre-placed industries. But at the same time, I can place the map with some of those rails I put on. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and of course I'm happy to see any new comment or new subscriber. Yeah. Okay, have a nice day and goodbye.